What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, listen. We do a lot of news stories on here, and some of them really bother you. And this is one of them stories. I use the term all the time, show them the flowers. And I honestly mean that, because there are some crimes that sorry won't fix. Especially when you're trying to kill people that you don't know and just doing it out in the public, just these public displays of violence and just outright lawlessness. I'm against that. Seriously. It ain't nobody's fault that a person act like they ain't raised right. The story I'm talking about is out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis. I got to do it at least once or twice a damn week. And it's about a lady, an old woman in her 70s, I think they said, with a house full of kids where they think they're saying two teenagers or young men firebombed her house, y'all, then ran away. And this ain't the first time they did it. They did it before. I want you to listen what this woman says, because she makes a lot of sense in the wisdom that she's accrued over the years. And it makes no sense that younger people are out here doing this type of stuff when we all know the difference between right and wrong. Hit it.
First at 6, disturbing video shows what appears to be two young people throwing Molotov cocktails into a North Memphis home as a woman and two young children slept inside. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hurst. Tonight, she's pleading for help and for those responsible to be held accountable. Here's WRG's Shay Arthur with more.
Watch. Scary surveillance video shows the moments what are believed to be two teenagers light something on fire, then throw it at a North Memphis home, smashing through windows. 70-year-old Vanessa Llewellyn, too shaken to show her face on camera, says she was in bed with her 1-year-old grandchild. Another young child was also at the home at the time.
All of a sudden, I heard like a boom. I thought the child had fell out the bed, but it was them throwing a firebomb, and the fire was blazing in the window. And we trying to grab and run, and I got glass in my feet, and we went on and we got out.
She says the initial attack happened at the end of May, but was targeted again.
They came back a second time.
A few days later, at the beginning of June, the Memphis Fire Department cited arson as the cause, saying two Molotov cocktails were thrown through windows.
The inside of the house was full of gasoline and all types of fuel on the floors.
Ms. Llewellyn says she can no longer live in the home she was born and raised in, as the windows are now boarded up.
We, as older people, have been there all our lives. These little boys can't be no more than 18 to 19 years old. And for what? I don't know. That's the question. I haven't done anything to anybody. So why are you attacking me? I work in the neighborhood trying to make it better. But that's no cause for you to do that. You're trying to kill not only me, but little bitty babies. What can have a 1-year-old done to you?
Tonight, while the windows around her home are boarded up, the damage inside totaling thousands of dollars, she's also asking people to step up, call Crime Stoppers, or, as she's advertising here, the Tennessee Arson Hotline. If you happen to know anything, you could get a reward.
My thing is, if they done it to me and get away with it, they're gonna do it to somebody else, because they're gonna feel as though we can get away with this. You can't count human life. You can't even count the hairs on our head. So how can you count our lives? That's mothers' hearts being broken and everything from crime that these young children are doing.
For your news leader, Shay Arthur, WREG News Channel 3.
You see that sick shit? That's nothing more than what I'm talking about with domestic terrorism. I would change the laws immediately. I would get rid of a lot of shit that has America tilted on its damn axis right now. Public violence, extreme public violence, domestic terrorism. That's all that was. That's a terror tactic. I don't know if they're trying to get this woman out the house because they want the house or what. There were babies in there. They didn't know that, didn't even care, even if they did. They thought it was a good idea to light bottles of gasoline and throw them into a home. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm thinking, me personally, there are babies in there, lady in her 70s, they ain't her babies. Either somebody that she knows, one of her grandkids, or somebody, they was after them instead of her. But she said something that made a lot of sense. And that's what I want to focus on in this video. You can't even live your life in peace in your golden years. Said she was in the house she was born and raised in. So many memories, so many, you know what I'm saying? Things that happened in that house. And she can't even sleep one night in it because here comes some fucktards fucking it up. Disrupting her peace. Anytime you see this domestic terrorism, it's tactics. Fear tactics. And what does fear do? It disrupts peace. That would be the main thing on my presidential campaign if I could run for president that I would be talking about. We got to restore this bullshit. We got to restore order. If you can't get yourself right, we will get you right by any means necessary. This is craziness. Them little kids could have got hurt. That lady could have died. Says she cut her feet up trying to get out the house and get the little ones out. I remember a lot of back in the day, they had the slavery movies or they had the civil rights movies, and the Klan would come and throw the bottle in there and make the people run out and there'd be a burning cross. They instill fear and shit. Now we doing that same shit to each other. The fuck is this? You 18, 19 years old, don't even got your own motherfucking house, probably live with some goddamn body, and you out there trying to destroy somebody else's shit that they built or that they're enjoying? The fuck is wrong with you? What's the matter with you? This is where we at right now. And it's not just in Memphis, and in other places where the young are eating the old. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I told you before, you can't shame shameless people. You know why? Because shameful shit is almost commonplace. People aren't embarrassed even when you talk to them from a common standpoint of like how bad they look. They don't see it because so many other people are doing it. We need to stop this shit. Cut the head off the goddamn snake. Seriously. Because I'm telling you, right now, American society is a fucking runaway train. It is. It's a runaway train. You know what I'm saying? In some cities, the train done already wrecked. For real. You got corruption in these places. You got all kind of stuff. And then when you get people that really want to do something about it, the nays will outweigh the yays because green is involved. It's unfortunate it happened to this lady. Unfortunate. And I'm more than sure that ain't no upscale neighborhood where it's a bunch of people that want her out because they want that property for the value of the real estate value of it. This is bullshit. It takes a lot of both foolishness and gall to take and throw Molotov cocktails in a house of people you don't know and then run away. I'd fix all this shit. I'm telling you, I would fix all this shit. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead serious. There will be peace among the land. And a lot of people would have to go. It's damn shame you cannot live your life in peace without the devil coming in your yard and throwing firebombs or knocking on your door and trying to come in there and take what you got or kill you for no damn reason. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope everything works out for this, woman, because I'm telling you, the psychological ramifications of that happening with little children involved and, just the scars, both the women, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. And it's like, it's hard to explain something like that, minding your business and then being a victim of a crime such as that to little children and had them sleep comfortably at night, whether it's in the house that they got bombed or another house. Woman said, we don't bother nobody. Why would anybody do anything to us? That's why I think they not the target. I think they targeting people that she probably knows. Probably one of them kids, mother or father. Who knows, man? But man, this is the second time this happened. I hope something's done about it.